10-2. Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies. Citizens Baseball starts right now. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come. Umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. This is in the air out to right field. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Drew Smyly gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2. This is pulled into right. Hayward is there to put it away for out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Hero. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. House back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch of the at-bat. To short, hit hard. Russell has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Shot fouled over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting second, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Tommy Joseph. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. And that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Now here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, Addison Russell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. To third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Third coming up. No score. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. And that's out number 1.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Crawford, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. To short. Russell's got it, and there are 2 away now. In now, Nick Pivetta. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Javier Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Shoots this one over to first. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now, Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Joseph is there, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hal is there. One pitch, one out. Stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He swings and he rounds it to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. From the stretch. Popped up. Rizzo is under it near the mound, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First offering on its way. Here's a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Popped him up. Franco has a play. One down.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
This is skied into short left center. Pereira comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Started that swing a bit too early. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Alfaro, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jorge Alfaro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Happ is after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game pitch streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford. First delivery to him on the way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Ready with the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Soft liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Here comes the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a Friday night baseball on the show after this. So here now is the pitcher, Drew Smiley, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Russell behind 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Corey Spangenberg. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
second baseman, Corey Engelberg.
Now the pitch. Weak roller right side. To his right, Rizzo. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
No strike.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Happ racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Tommy Joseph leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 21 for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Into the box, Nick Williams. As he'll swing and pop it in the air right near home plate. Contreras is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 2-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental. And this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. The Phillies lead it 2-0. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now to the plate, Michael Franco. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Missed with a slider.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the slider there. Cishek playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
One out, nobody on. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Russell ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in, Nick Pivetta. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Cishek's ready. Here's the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Striding in once again.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Jason Lake is summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. 0-1 the count. Softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Fouled away. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Justin Wilson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Almora is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Albert Almora.
Comes set with the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Wilson has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Down the first baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The batter, number 16, second baseman, Corey.
Standing in, Corey Spangenberg. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Herrera's off and running. Hit on the ground to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get this third.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the throw skips right past him at third. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. And he'll reach second now with one away. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe. Settling in now, Nick Williams. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's running, and it's fouled away. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's on the move again from first. And a fastball called strike 3 in the side. And now here's the versatile outfielder,
Leading out for the Cubs, center fielder
Francisco Rodriguez. Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to right field. Williams is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Javier Baez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Behind 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. They'll take care of him. And the Phillies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win. And they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Philadelphia earned their 119th win, most in the division. Nick Pivetta wins for the